heel in, and then the right heel, so that the feet are side by side and not crossed. And then you can take whatever little movements you need here so that you can sit up as tall as you can. And then don't worry about the shape, what it looks like. If you feel a little off kilter, that's why we're here to practice, to create balance between the left and right side of the body. So if you feel like you look like this, don't worry, you know. Only I'm the one putting this on YouTube, unless you're taping yourself. Just a little reminder, as we sometimes come into these simple shapes, we already start to create this narrative or this thought line of, you know, I'm not doing it right, or I'm so off, or I'm not flexible enough. So just a little guidance to take note of that, and then don't worry about what it looks like. Just focus on the shape. That's purely what this is all about, focusing on the sensation, how it feels. And it's a great reminder at the beginning of today's practice, because today's practice is all about tending to the heart space. We're going to open up through the shoulders, kind of get you feeling nice and broad and lifted through the chest, and then also tending to tight hips. So these two can run in tandem, and we'll see what's up. Starting with the breath, big inhale, and exhale. Next time you inhale, imagine your breath going in through your nose and traveling down towards this heavy area, the groin, the hips, the bum, the legs. Just imagine the breath traveling down, whatever that means to you. Cool, and then relax. And then again, instead of the breath going up, imagine it going down, excuse me, down towards the hips. Awesome, then take one more deep breath in. And this time, exhale, relax the shoulders down. See if you can sit up out of the base of the spine, whatever that means to you, a little bit more. So you might even feel like actual space in the lower belly and the side body. Maybe you thought you were sitting up as tall as you could, but now you found half an inch more. And then from here, we're going to grab your towel or whatever you picked, pillowcase, whatever. You're going to take one end and then the other so it's nice and taut. And you're going to take it right out in front. Notice which foot is in front, or we all did the right. So notice how the right foot's in front. You're going to activate those toes a bit so they're not soft. But from there, you're going to sit up nice and tall. And from here, we're going to inhale, draw the knuckles all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale all the way back down to the heart. Inhale, thighs grow heavy as you reach up. And then exhale. Back in line with the shoulders, the heart. Keep it going. Inhale. And exhale. And each time you lift up, you can aim to gain more space in the belly and the side body and the lower back. And get really heavy in your lower body, your legs, and the waist down. Let's do one more. Inhale, wrap the shoulder blades around, knuckles up towards the sky and back. Nice, and then exhale, hands in line with the heart. Beautiful. Now we're going to go inhale all the way up and then over towards the side. But you can guess that. We're going to keep the thighs, the legs really heavy. So this is where it's important to not focus on the shape, but just the sensation. So only go as far as you feel in control. Legs grounding down. Hug the lower ribs in. Breathe deep. So I could go here, but then I'm going to lose this connection. So staying connected through the upper abdominals, lower belly, legs grounding down. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up to center and right onto the other side. From the waist down, really heavy, and then lifting up out from there. Keeping the chest lifted, heart lifted. Inhale, exhale back to center, and then slow it with control. Don't give up. Stay present. Building endurance. Beautiful. From here, we're going to slowly just bring the knuckles in to touch each other. Hold on to your tool. And then release. Pull from the palms. Palms just rest sit back on the sits bones, bring the toes forward, and then you're going to reverse the legs. So right heel comes in, left leg now comes in front. And again, activate energy in those left toes. Activate down. Arms getting tired. Here we go. Inhale, lift up. Breathe down as you lift up. And then exhale, lower. Hands in line with the heart. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, lower. Heart lifted. Inhale, reach up. You got this. Lengthen through all 4 sides of the torso and exhale, hands in line with the heart. And inhale, reach up. Beautiful. Exhale, send the back end, toe face over towards the right. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, navel drills in for core support, over towards the left. Legs are strong. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, back down with control. Then here we go, knuckles come in towards each other. And rest. Open through the palms, soften. Upper back body is activated. The shoulders, the arms, hands, wrists relax. Close your eyes if you dare. Take an inhale. And soft, easy exhale as you breathe out. Just letting it go. Inhale and again. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Grab your tool. Send it back out. Here we go. We're going to keep the lower body heavy as you slowly draw it over towards the right. Inhale to come up through center. Big semicircle around. And then here, now that you kind of know what you're doing, you can really exaggerate chin to chest, rounding through. Beautiful. All the way back out to the corner. Focusing on the sensation over the shape. Peek at me when you need to. Otherwise, feel it out. Strong lower body, heart. Pay attention to the sensation in the hip. Cool. And then the next time you're up, inhale, look up. And then exhale, knuckles come together. Flip the script, relax it. Awesome. Tuck the chin into the chest. Maybe you take a couple moments here on your own to check in with the head. Maybe nodding the head yes or no. Or maybe soft, easy circles with the nose. And you're going to take your piece of fabric, whatever you chose, put it to the side. And you sit up nice and tall. Inhale in. Exhale, you're going to shift back onto your sits bones again. A little bit of textile here. And you're going to bring the big two big toes attached. You're going to interlace the fingertips behind your tail. Beautiful. So we're in a supported bow here. Finding a nice heart opener here as you activate the upper back body. If you want a little more core stimulation, just release the fingertips, bring them forward. But what we're wanting to do is keep this nice broad chest here. So if you can't do that with the fingertips lifted, then just go ahead and interlace and hold your hands behind your thighs. Breathing deep here, keep lifting from the armpit chest. You got it. One more cycle of breath. Fabulous. Then from here, we're going to bring the feet to the ground, nice and easy. Bring the fingertips back, palms back. Fingertips are going to point in towards your body. Inhale in. Exaggerate this lift in the heart. So find a nice, juicy back bend here. You're going to imagine you're squeezing an imaginary block between your legs. Heels are in line with your hips. Then carve a line with your nose forward. Be gentle up and back. Exaggerating this back bend here just a bit more. Nice. And then if it feels okay here, you might drop to one forearm and then the other. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, crown of the head reaches back. We're not letting it dip all the way back here. Nice and in control. Building strength. Mindfully breathe. Wonderful, wonderful. Inhale in, lift the chest. Exhale, if you're on your elbows, press back up to the palms. And then from here, we're going to kick the right foot up. And we're going to cross it over the top of the left thigh. here, you can turn the fingertips out. You can keep them turned in, you can come onto the forearms. The goal is to maintain the lift in the heart while cultivating this extraordinary opening in the hip, okay? So when the heart begins to collapse here, that's when you need to maybe take a deep breath and shift. When you feel like the heart is lifted, and you can feel the sensation in your right hip, breathe deep. And if it's too much, you can back off by creating more space between your left heel and your left glute. If you need a little more, scooch it on in, sit up nice and tall. Remember, the invitation is to keep the heart lifted as you open hip here. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. Check it out. Back onto the forearms. Keep the right ankle where it is. You're going to come all the way onto your back. You're going to grab your dish towel. Excuse me. Let me make an adjustment. And then from here, you're going to uncross your right leg. Bring it all the way up towards the sky. Bring your dish towel around the back of the hamstring or the back of the calf or around your foot. You're using a little at-home yoga strap. And you're going to breathe deep here, pressing your foot or your calf or your hamstring into the towel and then giving it a little resistance by pulling it in towards your body. Breathe deep here. Yogi's choice, I'll give you the option. You can extend through that leg if it feels awesome. Otherwise, you can just keep it nice and firmly planted. You gotta bring the breath. Nice, full deep breaths. Great, take one more big inhale here. Then exhale, you're gonna take both ends of your towel into your right hand and bring your left hand either to the top of the left hip crease, or if that leg is extended, just bring it right to the top of the left back. Yes. Inhale in, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Keep the heart open. Present, alive. Inhale, exhale, soft bend in your right knee first before you even move. Micro bend here. Not so much here or here, but right here. And then inhale, lift the chest, prominent heart over here, nice and easy. And then exhale, keep the left side of the body heavy as you slowly turn your right toes out and slowly open to that right hip. You're gonna have to really move slow here to keep that left hip grounding. Beautiful, you got it. And then I'm hitting a wall here, which is nice, so I can use it just for me, but you can begin to straighten that leg in time. If this is really new to your body, you're starting to feel it, maybe feel a little tremble, a little shake, breathe deep and keep the knee bent. Okay? Breathing deep. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not even close, just remember I've been like practicing for 15, 20 years, so don't worry. Bad thing. Breathe deep. I swear I'm not tone deaf. I hate it when that happens. Makes me want to sing it again, right? But it's not about me, so I'm not going to. Inhale. Use an exhale, a sharp exhale. So activate an exhale to bring awareness to your center. So navel draws in. If you've ever done the shh thing with me, it's that. Shh brings you back. So you're moving from your middle back to center. And then we're actually going to go right back to where we came, where we started. So you're going to bend the left knee, release your towel, cross it over. Gorgeous. Inhale in, exhale, release. We're going to use our breath, even in the transition unit. Inhale, exhale, lift up on the one elbow, then the other. Find that heart over here, lift your chest. Fabulous. Then press up onto the palms, back up onto the palms. And we'll give ourselves a little space to start on the second side. So as you're ready, fingertips in towards your body, press into the palms. You'll kick your left leg up this time and cross it over. So this one's going to be here's the catch-22 today. Normally I'd be like, okay, hip day. But hard to do. So lift the chest. Actively work to lift. Wrap your shoulder blades around. And then again, if you need more, you can come closer. If you need to back off a little bit, it's a very kind, loving move to do just that. You can experiment, starting your wrist, you can experiment with turning your fingertips out. Keep your heart lifted. Breathing deep or coming out to the forearms here. Breathe. Active in the toes. Sitting up nice and tall. Working in this way is going to just change your day in so many activities where we're not isolating body parts, but we're thinking of it as one moving unit. It's what creates the coordination of the dancer. It's certainly helped me with my running, strength training. If you do powerlifting, you know you can't just work on one part. It has to be a whole package deal. So that's the idea here, is you lift your heart for one more breath. And then if you aren't here already, let's come onto the elbows. Nice and slow, take your time. And come onto your back, nice and slow. Grab your dish towel or your strap, and you're going to bring it behind the left thigh as you straighten the left leg, left calf, or around the foot. And just notice how this one's different. If you went on the foot for your right, doesn't necessarily mean it's a good place to start for your left, so you could work your way there. Now return to the breath. Check in with your heart space. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath your heart space. So if you're here, this is not a hard overnight. So see if you can work to snuggle shoulder blades underneath, and if you need to back off a little, maybe you do that there. Keep the shoulders plugging in. One more breath. You're doing great. Fab. And then bring your strap over into your left hand. Heart lifted, shoulders plugging down. Right hand's going to come to the top of the right hip crease, the right thigh. You can always extend that leg if you haven't already and you want to give it a go. Inhale in first, breathe into the belly. Nice diaphragmatic breath. Exhale, start by bending that left knee. Very important. Soften here. We don't want to overdo it here. Great. Inhale, exhale. Let's give it a go. Turn the left toes out. Nice and slow. How slow can you go? Nice and slow. Paying attention to how it feels. Turning the left toes out. Nice generous bend in the left knee as much as you need. Keep your right hand on the top of that right hip crease to remind you to work both right and left sides of the body. It's definitely core activation here as you keep right shoulder, right elbow, right hip down. And then maybe you find your edge and you just pause and breathe deep. Maybe in time you work to straighten that leg. Breathing deep. And wherever you are, take one more cycle of breath. Whew, and then bend that knee, bring it back in, move from your center, your core, all the way back. Awesome work. We're going to release the strap, bend the right knee, come right back to where you started. Left ankle crossed over the right. Yes, beautiful. One more breath here, inhale. Then exhale, stay on your back. You're just going to uncross. Left foot comes to the ground, walk your heels up, coming into bridge pose, fingertips down, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath your heart space, toes pointing forward. Great, set yourself up. And then once again, imagine that imaginary block between your legs. There's squeezing here. And when you're ready, palms face down, snuggle the shoulder blades underneath, and here we go, lift off, lifting hip points forward, up, knees, shins, moving forward. Nice, strong footing. Make your way up Keep your gaze up towards the sky, and we'll interlace the fingertips behind the back. Lift the hips up. Again, shins forward. Chest to chin, breathe deep. Chin to sky. Shins forward. One more breath, chest to chin. Chin to sky, shins forward. And slowly releasing the fingertips, nice and slow. How slow can you go? Make your way down. Nice. Pause here for just a moment. Close your eyes. Inhale in. Exhale out. Great. Walk the feet together, nice and easy. Slowly opening the knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined cowboy's pose. From here, you're going to gently bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Ending with this nice passive hip stretch. Breathing deep. Heart's nice and open. Skin of the forehead is soft. Close your eyes. Soften your jaw. And breathe. As you're ready, take a deep inhale and use your exhale to gently move your fingers, release the hands and bring them to the outer edges of your legs, your thighs. Press into the feet, bring the knees together nice and slow. And then we'll extend one leg out and then the other. Take any movement that feels good here. If you're ready for Shavasana, just go right to it, finding stillness. You can take your dish towel if you like, if you're comfortable, and you can cover your eyes with it for your relaxation. Yeah, baby. Getting my at-home yoga practice on. You can also get an eye pillow for your home practice. Alright, this is where we're going to end today. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me and with all of the amazing people around the world who are practicing together. Carving out time and space to be with ourselves so that we can be the best version of that person, that spirit. Please let us know how you did today, how you're feeling, anything at all in the comments down below. I love you so much. From my heart to yours.